Indianapolis Colts, the Jawas in the desert, decided their win line sits at 8.5 for 2024, 9-8 in 2023. Impressive, being they rolled with a rookie coach, rookie QB who got hurt right away, and didn't have JT for a big part of the year.
We gotta crank this up a little more.
Okay, so now go back to the future at QB, right? Not Marty McFly, back to Anthony Richardson, who is the future.
He's in there! Touchdown! I-N-D-Y!
Richardson only got 4 games in before going down last year. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, a high 80s rating.
Richardson throws it upfield, caught by Andrew Ogletree. He's in!
And he showed how dangerous he could be with his legs. He scored along the ground in all 3 of the games he finished, ran for 35-plus yards in each.
And running right side is Anthony Richardson. Fake the reverse, turns the corner. He's in! Touchdown!
He does have some kind of big shoes to fill. Rico Dynamite kept them competitive enough to finish 10th in points per game.
Bears touchdown! That was a bomb!
Colts passing attack like a Brady Bunch episode, not Marsha. It's usually Michael. Pittman with almost 60 more targets than any other Colt last year. It's been that way for a few seasons now. Had almost 110 catches, over 1,100 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Looks to his right, in the end zone throws Michael Pittman! Touchdown! Touchdown, Michael Pittman! Ball game!
Josh Downs played second fiddle. The youngster had a nice 2023, almost 70 catches, almost 800 yards.
So Garrett jump, Downs is wide open, Downs, touchdown!
Alec Pierce had a few big games for the Colts, over 500 yards for the season for him.
Down the sideline, over the shoulder catch is made. What a throw by Gardner Minshew and a terrific basket catch, Alec Pierce.
He may lose some reps to Adonai Mitchell, who they plucked in the second round of the draft.
You talk about athleticism and explosiveness, 4.34 at 205 pounds with a 39.5-inch vertical and 11.4 broad jump.
At tight end, Granson, 368 yards and a TD in his year 3.
Minshew throws that way near the goal line. It's a catch, stretching it for the goal line. Touchdown! Kylan Granson.
That's 2 years with that kind of production, by the way. Indianapolis's offense wasn't a machine by any means. Middle of the pack in yards per game, subpar on third down and in the red zone. The Shoes, hoping a full year of JT gets them on the back street again.
Taylor bullies his way across the goal line. Touchdown!
Or was that line supposed to be about NKOTB? Who knows? Jonathan Taylor got in 10 games, mixed results. Contract and the holdout are behind him, so maybe he and the O can get back in sync again. Oh yeah, that was it.
Jonathan Taylor gets so tight to Quentin Nelson and doesn't give Devin White any surface area to make that tackle.
The O-line that's supposed to make it easy for all those guys to do their thing. They were a middle-of-the-pack group when it comes to sacks allowed. Left tackle Bernard Raymond gave up 8.5 bags alone. His pressure rate allowed higher than the average Bear and the average left tackle.
And he's just left unblocked.
The rest of their big uglies handled their business well. Center Ryan Kelly, right guard Will Fries, left guard Quentin Nelson, and right tackle Braden Smith all outperformed their positions compared to everybody else.
And it's a touchdown, Mo Alley Cox.
Colts defense was a mixed bag last year as well. The bad, points per game allowed, 28th, 24th in yards per game allowed.
He's flush, throws far side, caught, Chark, reaching across the goal line, touchdown, Carolina.
They were middle of the pack in takeaways, middle of the pack to subpar against the pass.
Throwing deep down the middle, looking for Rashid Shaheed, catch, see you later, bye, touchdown.
The Colts gave up 4.1 along the ground, not great, not bad. Their biggest strength on defense is their front 7. They have Terry the office assistant at linebacker, Zaire Franklin, almost 180 tackles, has 165 plus back-to-back years.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Wednesday, we giving out ass whoopings every day of the week.
His partner, linebacker E.J. Speed, over 100 tackles, 3 forced fumbles, and a fat 12 tackles for loss.
Najee Harris, bull rushing his way, the ball's loose.
Boys up front led the way to 51 sacks, the 5th most in the NFL.
I took the center, lifted him, and the guard came and smacked him. Well, why you let her smack him? I can't whoop an ass.
Defensive tackle DeForest Buckner made the Pro Bowl again, off an 8-sack showing.
Ain't gonna lie to you, these new uniforms, tight as hell.
Defensive end Kwity Paye bagged 8.5 quarterbacks. His sack total has gone up by a couple back-to-back years now.
Mayfield steps up in the pocket. He's going to try to run for it, but he's sacked. Kwity Paye
Across the way, defensive end Samson Ebukam, nice pickup, came up with 9.5 sacks to lead the team.
Stroud, he's surrounded like that, but you have to know you can't hold the football.
Defensive end Dayo Odangbo, 8 sacks in his year 3. He had 5 in his year 2, so also trending upward.
I think that's Dayo Odangbo again.
But why let up? They think they got a steal in the first round when Laiatu Latu landed in their laps.
He's the most natural rusher in the draft. And I think at the end of the day, in a passing league, the most natural rusher is the first defensive player off the board.
Colts secondary used that heat to hold quarterbacks to a sub-90 rating.
It's the end zone, picked off.
The star of the secondary last year, safety Julian Blackmon, 4 interceptions, held quarterbacks to a low 40s rating, and he had close to 90 tackles.
Watson's going to throw on the run, and that pass is picked.
Cornerback Kenny Moore faced the most targets on the team. He held them to a sub-90 rating.
Throws it upfield, picked off by the Colts on the near sideline. 35, Kenny Moore racing for the end zone. Touchdown!
They need better play from the rest of the cast, though. Cornerback Jalen Jones, Julius Brents, Darrell Baker all gave up ratings in the 100 neighborhood. Indy's overall numbers against the pass were middling in 2023.
Gonna lob for the end zone. Pitts! Touchdown, Atlanta!
Kicker Matt Gay, 33 of 41, not great, but 5 misses were from 50 plus.
There it is. Placement. Kick is on its way. It has the distance. It's up, and it is good!
Okay, quick thumbnail recap. Ant should give them a boost at the QB spot despite Uncle Rico playing well for them. The rookie Mitchell being added to the fold helps. He doesn't replace anyone per se, but Pierce may not see as many targets. O-line, PFF said last year's group was tied for 6th best. Well, then bringing all 5 guys back for another run is a good thing. Front 7 on defense, Latu is just being added to the mix. They have serious pass rush firepower on that D-line. The backups at DN could start for other teams. Their secondary is their biggest question mark. Is this a bad batch in the Star Wars way or the literal way?
Oh, yeah!
Begin with the floor, if their shoes fall off, if you will, and their roster is a sub-500 type. They beat Pittsburgh at home still, Patriots on the road, Denver on the road, Tennessee back at home, get a Big Apple win over the G-Men, close out with a home win over Jacksonville, 6-11 for their bottom. It can only happen if Richardson is a bust. Let's go optimist view now. Defend the house versus Houston, take Chicago at home, sweep the Titans, beat the Bills at home, a 10-7 ceiling, Ant-Man would be the rave in Indy. Game preview guy guesstimate, I'll take the low-hanging fruit and have them repeat their 9-8 from last year, Richardson providing hope for the future.
It's a good day for some football. Let's do it.